everyone, and welcome to Jack and Cat Adventures. Today we're going to be making apple fritter bread. It's apple season here in Ohio, so the apples are delicious. So let's get started. In a bowl, you're going to need 2 apples peeled and sliced and cut into little chunks. I'm using Honeycrisp. Use either Honeycrisp or Granny Smith. You want something tart because the bread is very sweet, okay? So once you have your apples cut up and stuff in a bowl, you're going to take 1 teaspoon of cinnamon and sprinkle it over, and we're going to mix that together. Just make sure they're coated really well. There's a lot of steps to this bread, but it's easy and it's delicious. So now we're going to set those aside. And in another bowl, you're going to take a 1/3 cup of brown sugar and another teaspoon, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. And we're going to mix that together. It's easier to use a whisk so that you can break up your brown sugar. Alright, now we're going to set this aside. Alright, now in a mixing bowl, you're going to take 1/2 cup of softened butter. And then you're going to take 2/3 cup of granulated sugar, and we're going to mix that together. Alright, now once your sugar and butter mix together, we're going to add 2 eggs, one at a time. And just get that mixed in. I always do mine into a little container so in case a shell falls in, I can get it out easily. Make sure you keep scraping down the sides of your bowl while that's mixing. You're going to get another bowl and you're going to put 1 3/4 teaspoons of baking soda and 1 1/2 cups of flour in there. We're going to just whisk that together. Make sure you scrape the bottom of the bowl too, because it's stuck on the bottom. Okay, I'm going to continue to mix this. It's a little chunky. Alright, once that's mixed, you're going to add 1 1/2 teaspoons of vanilla. Okay, and then you're going to take 1/2 cup of milk, and you're going to take 1 tablespoon out of that 1/2 cup. And that's going to be for your glaze, so set it aside. Okay, now we're going to put in our milk, and we're going to mix that gently until it's mixed well. And you're going to need a bread pan, and you're going to spray it with Pam. Your oven should be at 350 degrees. see what we're going to do. We're going to put this in the flour into our mixture, our wet mixture. And you're just going to mix this till it's combined. Alright, once your batter is all mixed, you're going to place half of your batter into the bottom of your pan. Okay, I'm going to put a little bit more in the bottom. Just going to spread it out evenly. Doesn't have to be perfect in the bottom. Now you're going to add half of your apples. This smells amazing. It smells so much like fall.
They look like hash browns. So you're making potato bread.
Alright, now I'm just going to push these down just a little bit, probably with the back of the spoon. Just gently place them, push them into the batter. It's really easy to do, don't worry guys. This batter is amazing to work with. Alright, now you're going to add half of your brown sugar mixture. Make sure you get all the open spaces. Alright, now we're going to put the rest of our batter in here.
Do me a favor and move the white bowl out of the way. We can't see what you're doing.
Okay. Hold on, let me wash my hands real quick. Alright, let me add remaining batter and followed by the remaining. Okay, so now we're going to do the remaining batter on top. And I would just kind of drop this and drag it so you don't lift up that cinnamon sugar. Just make sure you get all your batter out. Okay. And smooth that out again, just gently. Make sure you just cover all the brown sugar. Okay, perfect. Now I'm going to add the rest of my apples. Did it again, sorry guys.
She's so secretive.
I'm just kind of laying them in there right now so every inch of dough gets some apples. This looks amazing. Smells even better, guys. Alright, now push them into the batter. And now we're going to sprinkle the rest of our brown sugar mixture on top. Okay, spread that out. Okay, now we're going to take, you can either use the tip of a knife, I'm using a shish kebab skewer, and you're going to try and go in between the apples. I know it's difficult. Just kind of swirl it in, okay? However you can, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't work very well, but it'll still be delicious. I'm trying to go in between the apples like it says.
I think they're nuts.
It is. It's okay. It's going to be delicious, and it looks cute. I think they just want some of the batter to come between the apples, and I think that's all they're asking for. Alright, now this is going to go into our preheated oven for 50 to 60 minutes or until a toothpick comes out clean in the middle. Alright, once your bread is totally cooled, now we're going to just drizzle it with some frosting. So you're going to need a half a cup of powdered sugar and 1 tablespoon of milk. And we're just going to mix that together. If it seems too thick, we'll add a little bit more milk. I think mine might be a little too thick. Let me get a little bit more milk. If it comes out too runny, add a little more powdered sugar. It's really easy. You just want to make this so it will drizzle. There we go. That's perfect. Okay. And you want to stir this until it's totally smooth. Okay, and now I have wax paper underneath here, and I put it on a cooling rack just so it runs through. And then we're just going to kind of drizzle it like this.
Just make a mess all over the place.
That's why I put stuff underneath it. Put as much or as little as you want on it. Just kind of trying to get it on sides just a little bit. It really doesn't matter. And there you have it. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And remember, you do you.